Bro, I have to say this one thing. I need to get this off my chest real quick, but I'm just I was looking at Up, the Pixar movie. And I was just thinking to myself, shoot, everybody's getting canceled, so I'm gonna just say it. Make Pixar great again. I'm saying one more time. Make Pixar great again. And that goes for Disney too. Why I say that? Let me, bro. Quick thing about my childhood back in Disney was awesome. I used to be a little kid just sitting in my grandma's room on the couch looking up at the TV all day, every day, every chance I got. From the Disney movies that I watched to Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, they're all great. But that one thing that made Disney beautiful was the storytelling, the characters, the world building surrounded by the characters, purpose. It's just that I'm just nothing but disappointed in all of this shit that's going on with Disney trying to make remakes about things that we've cared about just to turn them into what? It's not even genuine anymore. And then we're trying to remake something and then you're trying to put your own twist into it. The whole thing falls off because no one sees the vision that the people who made the original story had. Up is a Pixar movie that will always make people like me cry back when I was younger because, yo, it's like you can feel the emotion, you can see the characters, you can see the genuineness in the storytelling. You can see that the people who made these movies loved what they did. And all those hours, those nights, those tireless days in and out of the studio, away from their families, loved ones, friends, everything that they dropped to make that creativity, to put on par of a level that is nostalgic and that will consider to be nostalgic for the times of God knows how long till death does the world part. They did that because they cared. Not because they wanted to make something good just for a couple of bucks, just because they're listening to a couple of people throwing money at them. They cared. I'm just sitting here wondering to myself, when did we stop caring about the stuff that we did? When did we stop caring about craft, about genuine art, about genuine entity in and of itself? When did we stop caring? When? I mean, bro, Up was one of those movies that just pixelated exactly what the audience needed. Up was a movie that nobody asked for, but we definitely needed. Why? Because it's genuine. We can see characters for who they are. We can see growth. We can see potential. That's a movie that anybody will want to watch. We can see a world building where it's surrounded by a purpose. When did we lose sight in that? It's like the last Pixar ever did was what movie? I don't even know. It's just I look at the new projects that Disney's coming out with and it's absolute shit. Ask yourself why. Then ask yourself what's going to change for that to be a thing of the past. Bro, just have people who care about what they're doing. It's like we want to throw a whole bunch of money at a problem that just creates a bigger problem. And that you're putting on more stress onto the creatives that already have a good vision, but because they're on a deadline to make something but booty cheeks, they just give us what they give us. And that's not it. I just want us to get back to a time where we actually cared about what we put out into the world. Whether it's for ourselves, our families, For the world, it doesn't matter. As long as you genuinely care about what you're doing. It's like people don't want to do that anymore. And the people that want to do it are being shunned out because, oh, you're not going to listen to us and what we're telling you to do, even though we're throwing a whole bunch of money at you to do what we want you to do without having any lack or skill of knowledge that you're doing. Get out of here. We don't need you. I imagine that's what corporations are doing all the time. And I'm sorry to anybody who wants to hone their craft to make beautiful work in the cinematic world and the content creating world because somebody bigger than you who doesn't understand what you're going through is telling you, hey, you can't do this because I don't like the fact that you're doing something that doesn't benefit me. Isn't that fucked? And now we're getting shit. We're getting sloppy shit from all these fucking corporations that don't care about giving the audience what they want, and that's just genuine creativity. It doesn't matter how good the graphics or the visuals are. If the story is ass, when you don't care about the characters, when you don't care about the growth and development, when you don't care about setting a stage for people to want to look at, you can be Michael Jackson for all anybody cares. But nobody would know him nearly as much if he didn't put soul into every footstep, choreography, vocal, video that he made. Nobody would care. So that's just my rambling. It just sucks to see that we can't get these type of movies anymore. Because Pixar and Disney were the pioneers of emotional intrigue. They were able to captivate audiences by reeling them in. I miss that, bro. How low-key miss that.